What is a shamanic ritual? A lot of people listen the word ritual and they contract inside. They get afraid, especially today with the Western mind. It is like we connect with something bad, something dark, something dangerous. But actually, it is a practice that has been happening for thousands of years, and it has a huge potential. And more and more, thanks God, it is spreading in the Western society, and you can find them in the cities, in the villages, in many retreats. You can access this possibility to experience yourself a shamanic ritual. Maybe you have the call, maybe you feel curious, you want to try, someone invite you. Maybe you already are doing it but you want to know more. I'm Shaman Tivas, and I'm going to share with you the essence of what is a shamanic ritual and how you can do it in a healthy and safe way. Because yes, it is true. Well, these people that they are a bit afraid of the shamanic ritual, partially they are right. This experience has a huge potential, and any experience that has a strong potential, it may have risks if we don't know how to approach it. So the knowledge will keep you safe during this practice. The first is the question. The question that you should always ask yourself when you approach this experience. The question is why you want to have a ritual, why you want to have an inner journey. Why? What do you want to get with this? Why I'm telling you this? Because some people they approach the ritual from a place of just curiosity, or because other people is doing it, FOMO. Everyone is doing it, it's trending. And some people they go even farther. They don't go to a normal ritual with a meditation or a drum, which is usually how the shamanic rituals are going. They go to psychedelics or rituals that they are even more intense with a weak intention or superficial intention or borrowed intention. This is, I wouldn't recommend you to do this because you are in this moment you are approaching, when you enter in a shamanic ritual, you are approaching a place of power, a place with a lot of potential, a circle, a sacred space, sacred circle. In this space, there will be a huge flow of energy coming if it is done properly, and the shaman who is guiding it, he knows how to do it, he does it properly. There will be a huge flow of energy channeled to all the participants. Now, what happens if you are a bit in your mind and without having a clear intention? You may have different thoughts, different ideas, you may come even with a conflict, with an inner conflict, or with a negative thinking, or with a negative feeling, a negative emotion there in the root, and you don't even realize this. So if you are, the intention helps you to focus, and then the energy will go there to your intention. If you don't have a clear intention and you have superficial conflicting thoughts, like your mind is a bit all over the place, the energy that will come it will fit this, and it will grow the confusion. And energy, we call it, energy can be so strong that if you don't have a strong intention, it can hit you. You can react, you can start feeling. I've seen this many times. I'm not telling you this because I read it or because they told me. I've seen this many times. You may feel start awkward, uncomfortable, like you want to go. You don't feel this is what is this. You may feel totally out of place if you go to a place of intention and a place of power without intention. So the first, you should answer the question why I want to participate. And the answer has to be true for you. It doesn't have to be elevated, highest. I want to meet God. Maybe you want this. The point is, if you want it, maybe you just want to, I don't know, maybe you just want to pass your exams, but you really want this. You want to understand what to do, to find the power and the confidence to pass your exams is part of your life. If it is true for you, it is good. And or maybe you want to meet God in this moment to find a way to God, then come with this, but it has to be authentic for you. This is the way to enter. You will see, always is very good sign when you enter in a circle that the shaman is inviting you to connect with your intention or to share your intention. It is a very good sign. Okay, so this is the first element of the shamanic ritual, the most important, the first one, your intention. Now, the most interesting in the shamanic ritual, to what kind of spirits or forces are we going to connect? Now, sometimes we are a bit skeptic with this, no? What kind of forces that will come? Here is the thing. That's why the intention is so important. Because the force, the spirit that will come, will always match your intention. And this is why the intention is so important. This is why if you enter in a sacred circle, in a ritual, if you do a ritual yourself and you pray with words of love, but inside yourself you are not feeling love, you are feeling hate or fear, you will attract this energy. If you want to connect with the spirit of love, with the presence of love, you need to feel love at this moment. You need to feel it inside yourself while you say the words of love. So the spirit that you will connect, it will be very much connected with your intention. That's why the intention is so important. The strongest is the intention, the stronger will be this connection with the highest. You will connect. If you're asking for confidence, you will connect with the spirit of confidence. If you are asking for freedom, spirit of freedom will come and will guide you and will help you. But there is one more element in this practice, in this journey. Some people, they think that the shamanic ritual is to connect to the spirit and to ask them to help you. Yes, at the point it is true, but there is one more element that we need to take into consideration. The spirit will never help us in a passive way, like, hey spirit, here I am, I want to pass my exams, please make it happen. It's not working like this. In the shamanic ritual, there is a third element. The first element is the intention. The second element is the connection with the spirit, with the highest. And the third element my friend, is you. You are part of this experience. You will have a journey. Your mind, your psyche, your emotions, your unconscious, your sensations, your body. The journey goes through you. The spirit will guide you, will help you, will inspire you, will give you energy. But the journey, the transformation, will happen through you. So it is very important when you approach and this space and you approach the ritual, you need to be willing to experience, open to experience, to breathe, to take your time, to contemplate yourself and to tell to yourself, yes, I give myself to this experience. I give my body, I give my sensations. I don't know what will happen. Sometimes people feel something physical, sometimes it's the mind is very active, sometimes the emotions. You never know. It comes what you need in the moment, but it comes something. So you need to, if you want to get the best from this experience, you need to learn how to give yourself, to let go the control, and not to see yourself like a rigid element, like a rigid, solid, crystallized reality who is talking to the universe in this moment. In this moment, the universe enters you and create experience, create transformation, rearrangement of your energy. And this you may feel it in many ways. This is what is called the journey. But in this moment, when you are there, if you already put a real, authentic intention and you really communicate through this intention to the highest with honesty and open heart, then you will be guided. You can trust, you can relax, and you can accept and enjoy this journey. And yes, this journey sometimes it may be intense, but if you do like this and the person who is guiding you does it properly, it will be perfectly safe. And how you can know that this was a good ritual, which is another very important thing to know. If we are doing properly the rituals, if the people that we are, maybe the group that you are going, how to know you are doing the right rituals. In the end, when everything passed, usually this is generally, you need to feel more free, more relaxed, more expanded, like the tension left, the narrow mind, the narrow body left. You have realizations, awakening, joy, more vitality, more inspiration. Maybe not all of this, but some of these aspects. The shamanic ritual brings you closer to your power, to your confidence, to your clarity. To the truth that you have inside. Sometimes you come back from the journey, my God, and you saw something very unpleasant, but it was true. This happened to me many times. It was a difficult journey, but when I came back, I say, okay, yes, it was unpleasant, but it was true. I had this inside. I couldn't see it before, and thanks to this journey, I could realize this fear that I have. Maybe to be left, not to be loved, to be alone. You may realize fundamental root fears there, which when you see them, maybe it's not so pleasant, but in the end, you are more free, you are more aware of your truth. And later you may say, oh, that's why I am choosing like this in my life. Oh, actually, these choices are conditioned by my fear. Oh, wow. How my life would be if I would not choose like this, if I would be free from this conditioning. What kind of choices I will make? You enter in a new space, totally in a new space. This is what the shamanic ritual brings, the energy of the new. If you are there in the threshold, you want to try, but you don't know what will happen, you are a bit afraid or a skeptic, I invite you with an open mind and an open heart, and of course, following yourself. Find the place that you feel comfortable with, but I invite you to try by yourself or with any group if you find someone who inspires you to enter in this space. As I told you, use powerful intention, connect with the spirit, and try to drop the control as much as possible and observe. And always, after the practice, be honest with yourself, analyze how you feel, observe it, write it down. And like this, you can decide, okay, I will do more, I will do less, I will try something else. Always following your truth, the truth of your own experience. Okay. I hope this message will empower you to make one step forward in your spiritual path. And I will finish for the moment here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.